Sometimes organizations have a need to bring employees together purely for the sake of forming an internal team for a temporary or project-based initiative. Shadowmatch can manage the same task of making sure employees are optimally matched for this type of team, just as when individuals are hired or redeployed. Let's see how. We can see that Shadowmatch has the flexibility to model actual and virtual departments and roles within an organization. And ad hoc teams are handled in the same way. Let's assume our organization has recently completed an acquisition of a similar, smaller organization, and we're putting together a cross-functional team to plan and execute the acquisition activities. Remember, Shadowmatch could also be used to map and match the newly acquired employees to optimally merge the various departments, but that's another story. Here we've set up a virtual department called Strategic Project Team, and I have one person in the benchmark group, Katie Woodson, who is the project leader. When developing a benchmark, it's better to have at least 2 people in the benchmark group, and ideally somewhere between 5 and 15 depending upon the size of the organization, so we need to add at least one more person to the benchmark group. We have a choice of 3 other people who have the time and skills necessary to be a part of the team, and so we're going to choose Marcus Polar by simply telling Shadowmatch to switch him to the benchmark group. As soon as we do this, the benchmark shadow is immediately revised, and the system tells us that both Marcus and Katie do indeed share similar behaviors and habits, and so reinforce the stability of the benchmark. Now we have a stable benchmark, we need to select cross-functional staff members from our organization to be a part of the strategic team. We can do this with the powerful multi-match feature. Using multi-match, we can now look across all departments in the company, or pick selectively from individual departments, and Shadowmatch will rank all the employees in the database according to their match to the benchmark group of Katie and Marcus. So from sales, we can see that Jeff or Kathy would both make good additions to the team. From business development, Scott and Barry Amy from customer support, and so on. If we want to take the next step and see more detail, we can simply copy any individual's results into the strategic project team, and then Shadowmatch will be able to provide the same in-depth and insightful results that we have seen in other demonstrations in this series. So now we've seen how Shadowmatch once again goes beyond straightforward recruiting applications and provides another level of value to optimizing the way your employees work together successfully.